Welcome to today's news discussion. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Sean. Let's dive into the stories making headlines.
First up, we've got an update on the Ebola outbreak in Congo. The latest numbers show at least 282 confirmed cases.
That's a significant rise. What's the context behind this outbreak?
The outbreak is ongoing in Congo, and according to the reports, patients who have recovered from the disease have spoken about their experiences. One report mentioned that survivors described their recovery with indescribable joy.
That's powerful. How many deaths have been reported so far?
The exact number of deaths isn't clear from the initial reports, but a related story mentioned 43 deaths in connection with suspected Ebola cases in DR Congo and Uganda combined.
So the situation is serious, and it's not just limited to Congo. Are there any confirmed cases in Uganda?
The reports indicate that there are confirmed cases in DR Congo, and the situation in Uganda is being monitored closely. One report mentioned 263 cases in DR Congo and Uganda together.
What's being done to contain the outbreak?
The reports don't go into great detail about the specific measures, but it's clear that health authorities are involved. The Africa CDC is mentioned as urging a wider response to the outbreak.
That's a good point. A wider response suggests it's a regional concern rather than just a local one. Have there been any recent developments in the case numbers?
Actually, the numbers have continued to rise. Just after the initial report, there was an update indicating that confirmed Ebola cases had surpassed 300 in DR Congo.
That's a rapid increase. How are the local authorities and health organizations responding to this surge?
The reports highlight the efforts of Congolese authorities and the Africa CDC, but they don't provide a detailed breakdown of the response measures. It seems they're working to contain the outbreak and treat the affected individuals.
Switching gears, let's talk about the Border Patrol documentary series. I saw that there are episodes airing on Sky Witness HD covering border security in different countries.
That's right. There are multiple series mentioned: Border Patrol following customs agents in New Zealand, Border Security, America's Front Line covering the U.S. border, and UK Border Force, giving a glimpse into the UK Border Agency's work.
These documentaries offer a unique look into the daily operations at borders. What's the focus of these shows?
From the descriptions, it seems they're following the men and women working on the front lines of border security. They're likely to show the challenges and procedures involved in managing border crossings.
That sounds fascinating. Are these documentaries just about law enforcement, or do they cover other aspects too?
The context suggests they're primarily about border security and customs enforcement. They might touch on issues like contraband, immigration, and the complexities of border management.
It's interesting to see how different countries approach border security. Do the descriptions give any indication of the tone of these documentaries?
The descriptions are neutral, simply stating that the series follow the work of border agents and officials. They're likely to be informative rather than sensational.
That's good to know. Sometimes these kinds of shows can be quite dramatic, but it sounds like they're aiming for a more factual approach.
Exactly. The goal seems to be to educate viewers about the realities of border security rather than to entertain or provoke.
As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that both the Ebola outbreak and border security are complex issues with many facets.
That's right. The Ebola situation is a serious health concern requiring a coordinated response, while the border security documentaries offer insights into the challenges faced by different countries.
Both topics highlight the importance of global cooperation and effective management in addressing health and security challenges.
Well, that's all for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in.
Goodbye, and see you later.